better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the fireball. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Neither of them willing to back off. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Heading into the end game now. It's getting KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? 3 volt? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. There's a change of sides. Big throws. Flushes that off and keeps going. That combo did decent damage. Right kick for a mix. Nice counter. Going in, player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Finds the target. And it puts the fear of God in it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Close range projectile. Good decision with that throw. Blocks it. Barely throws them. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Oh man, this is a scary range. Risky play, but it pays off. Medium kick. The drive impact doesn't work. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The super armor does its job. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Right kick for a mix. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover? Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the predator. Hit them with a stop and pop. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Ooh, you placed it. 3 volt ices him. Going in. Time to reassess the situation. This can lead to some big damage. Excellent block. Barely blocks the jump. Just what they were after. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. Throws a fireball. Uses the game's first super art. This Dragon Last Flame could be big. What will they do next? Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Starting the party? Dangerous situation here with both able to use drive. All in with a rush. What's next? Looking for a hole. The drive impact doesn't work. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. A real test of... Oh, they took the bait. They are not getting close to each other. Crowns them from above. Player hits that with confidence. I can't believe it. Player 1, will it be the damage or the... Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. He's reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Left off a projectile to waste time. Caught in the cross-up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Absorbs the attack and fires back. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Shoots off a fireball up close. Going in? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They were not clear for takeoff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Checking where he sets up with the jump in. Nails the 3-bar. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Go overhead. Wall flat into the guard break. Player 2 blocks that off. Both are ready to... There's a burnout. What's next? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. This is gonna hurt. A jump tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. Big time whip. Noticeable life lead, but the jump gotta do better than that. Anti-air in the clutch. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Grabs him. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. No one could have called that. Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Opts for the throw. Player C pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Checks them with a projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Life lead opens up. Very solid corner switch. Their life is looking critical, and the KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Grabs them. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. The grab misses. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 is going to have a hard time burnout activates. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Jumps in. 3-volt. Player 2 needs and whip. They're wide open. A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. Counters with amnesia. Nice read. They both decide what a finish. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump in. Ooh, what's this? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Goes for the throw. What's the play here? The jump in is denied. Grabs him. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. At this range, many attacks can connect. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The jump in is denied. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Connects with medium kick. Oh, easy tech. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Throwing some shade. Going in? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is gonna be bad news. Players blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to steal the... Holy! Put the fear of God in it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Good anti-air. Player 1 has the life lead. Starts off zoning with fireballs. What are they thinking here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Alright, what's coming up next? Big counter! Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Impacts are no-go. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. That attack landed KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hit them with a stop and bomb. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. The corner makes it hard to escape. Hold your breath. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Shows a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks it. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Big throws. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Both fighters planning something? Oh my God, what a throw tech! Gotta do better than that. So little life left. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Good parry there and throws him down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Back throw to get the side switch. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Decent return on that combo. Throws him. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps up. Knockdown. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Misses the drive impact. 3-volt ices him. So, what's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets them with the anti-air. Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Quick breather. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Blocks it. Goes for the jump in. Jump? This can lead to some big damage. What now? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Side switch in the corner. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Their spaceship flies and back misses. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. The impact doesn't do anything. Close range projectile. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be... Nothing stops this train! Uses the target combo as a filler. Both sides getting ready. Oh my god, they just trumped it up! Portable line incoming. Okay, here we go. Wouldn't Super Art do anything? Excellent read. Presses for a reaction with the anti-air and the plus. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be... Oh my god, this fight got the perfect read. Amazing. Player cross-up attack. Nails the 3-ball. There's the counter we wanted. I can't believe it. No one could have called that. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Starts with a jump in. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Sticks the jump in. Throws him down. Taking stock. Where's their opening? Checks them with a projectile. Holds out with a block. Throws them to negate the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Takes the trip. Amnesia. Player 2 KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Baits them and goes in for the hug. Jump. Gets a crucial back throw in. Super clutch corner swing. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 can't use... burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. 3-volt. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Uses the teleport. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Player 1 with the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The jump-in is denied. No good up high. Holds out with the block. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? We're near the end of the round. Both fighters have full drive gauges stopped. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Grabs them. Well-timed corner switch. Checks them with the projectile. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Breaks the block with a throw. Three glove. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The impact doesn't do anything. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Got him! Mix-up time! Play it Toho burnout! Do they mean to do that? They're using the projectile hit! Fantastic positioning on show during that round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? Who's going to steal this win? Manages to block the jump-in attack. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Looking for a hole. Barely blocks the jump-in. Knew the throw was coming. This is gonna hurt. Nothing stops this train. Target combo with genius read with that throw escape. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. What are they gonna do? This excellent block. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2, what a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. HP maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with a projectile. No good up high. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Who's it gonna be? Trying to read each other here? Checks them with the projectile. Will that drive impact get punished? Throws them to negate the block. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Time to reassess the situation? Next hit will end the round. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Throws a fireball. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Medium kick hits. The jump in is denied. G-right kick for a mix. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for it all, but just misses. Goes low. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Departure set. What now? The jump in is denied. Doesn't set the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. You better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws aren't working here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Baits them and goes in for the hug. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Throwing some shade. Looking for a chance. Pokes with a medium kick. Blocks the impact. Player 2 will smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Not much life difference. Player 2 will need... Ooh! There's the burnout. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Going in? This is gonna be bad news. What's the Chernobyl grip? Excellent read. This is gonna flatline them. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
よろしくお願いいたします。手加減は期待しないでくれ。
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Gets a good read on their opponent. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. From up above. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Gets the jump in. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Gets them. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a stopping bomb. Sure you can. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. 3-volt. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Full SA meters on deck for... Oh, burnout triggered. Blocks it. Grabs and throws them away. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Big throws. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jump in. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Neither of them willing to back off. Big, low, reaching heavy. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout activates. Up tap to close it. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Medium kick hits. Wrapping it out up close. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Going in, player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Yoshinrai drives it back, misses. Throws a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Crowns them from above. Are we going to see a comeback? Uses the teleport. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Nothing but air for the impact. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Knockdown. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Checks with the projectile. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The jump-in is denied. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. Throwing some shade. Both fighters planning something? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jinrai kick for a mix. Down to the wire. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Throws them to negate the block. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Manages to block the jump-in attack. There's an overdrive on. Whips with that huge attack. Freebog? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 is dominating this match. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Hold your breath. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
よろしくお願いいたします。
手加減は期待しないでくれ。Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It starts with a jump-in. Player 1 with the life lead. Goes for the fireball. Good anti-air. Knockdown. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up. Decides to meet. Nice counter. Knockdown. Amnesia. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Baits them and goes in for the hug. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. They were expecting that drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Crowns them from above. Connects with the throw. This is gonna hurt. Both fighters have a full two. Oh, they took the bait. They're low on both life and sets up with the jump in. Time to go for throw. What's next? This can lead to some big. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Shakes things up with a fireball. Medium kick. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably reads the jump in perfectly. Quick breather. Wrecks them. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 2 throws them. What are they gonna do? Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. All the throw connects. Amazing. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Drops them hard. This can lead to some big damage. Close range projectile. Dangerous range. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. The jump in is denied. Drive impact misses. Any mistake here is the perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.